Okay, welcome back, guys. We are still playing Batman, the video game, for the Nintendo, based off of the '89 movie starring Michael Keaton. We are starting level 2. We did pretty good with level 1, although level 1 is really kind of like a cakewalk. So the game is one of these odd games that doesn't have 6 or 8 levels. It actually has 5. And there's varying stages in each of them. So the first one was really quick, only had, one stage, then we end up doing the boss fight. This one has, I think, 3, and I want to say level 3 and 4 have 3 stages to them also. So the game kind of gets a little bit longer. Still, each of these levels is really only a couple minutes, though. And, yeah, if you have any practice, shouldn't really take that long. One of the things that's kind of cool about this game is the wall jumping. They didn't have a whole lot of it in the first level, because I think they're just kind of, getting you used to the controls and all that kind of stuff. But it gets to be a bigger part of the game the further you go. We haven't really done anything, we did a little bit right there. But they do some neat wall jumping stuff, kind of like Ninja Gaiden. So this game is really about kind of practicing and doing these things over and over, kind of learning what weapon works against what boss, and learning how to make jumps, but not like that. And if you're lucky, you'll get hearts. And they don't come along all that often. So the game is kind of tough. I do have troubles with certain parts, but enemies do reappear, so you can farm. So that's actually kind of cool. So you can kind of use that to your advantage. Although, unless they just allow you to continue a whole lot of times, I think there's unlimited continues in this game. Like, I haven't run into a spot where it just allowed me to stop continuing. But if you do end up continuing, you have to start from the beginning again, so it's kind of a bummer. So for level 2, we want to make sure we get a lot of bullets, because the final boss is a lot easier if you have a lot of bullets to use against him, or it. And when level 3 opens, you want to make sure you have a good amount of bullets too, because if you don't, then it becomes really difficult. You have to fight these enemies that are just kind of like a pain. But anyways, so the game has nice little jumping mechanics too. There's a high jump, and then you can kind of tap to do low jump. So your kind of pressure sensitivity to jumps and all that kind of stuff factors in also. There's a lot of kind of little stuff in this game that makes it like really nice. Okay. And you will definitely be experienced in like jumping if you've played this game enough. So I like the color combos. I mean, what they've done with the electricity, like it kind of flashing green, is kind of nice. Visually, I think they did a really good job with this game. So I'm not super concerned about life, because the final boss really isn't that hard, like... boy. Although we are kind of cutting it close. In fact, we'll probably end up dying in this section here. So if you die in a section, you'll just restart from the beginning of it. So it's really not bad. So you get 3 different kinds of drops from enemies. You get these bees, which I think are just points, and then you get the bullets, which replenish your gun, and you get hearts. So it'd be cool if we could get some hearts right now, for sure. These guys take like a ton of hits, so I don't really want to use that right now. Nice. Okay. Just walk off that platform. So again, the fact that you can kind of continue unlimited or limitlessly does make it a little bit nicer. You don't have the stress of having to worry about really dying and conserving lives and stuff like that, although what you probably want to do is, if you are sitting on like 0 lives, just die for the heck of it and come back and try if you're gonna fight a boss. Alright. Okay, and down here is a couple gun guys, and I usually like to kill them just because you can get like a heart or something, which would be nice. Alright, just make our way to the end. So he has like a little bit of a lag in his jump. Okay. So in a way he kind of feels like Simon Belmont. He's not like super quick and responsive. But it works. Like I always imagine as Batman being this like heavily armored guy, so... Okay, cool. Alright, so the easiest thing to do is to take out that bottom thing first, and then wait for it to shoot twice. And then take that out. Be careful about that jump, and then you just want to switch to the gun. And after this thing fires, just shoot your second weapon, like the actual gun. Okay. And then this thing is gonna change up. And all you need to do is like camp out over here. And whenever it turns into the gun thing, jump and shoot. And it'll switch back into the vulnerable, whatever the heck that thing is. So it takes a decent amount of these. But just kind of take your time, and I mean, it's really easy. There you go. So the first 2 levels really aren't that bad. I mean, the second level definitely steps it up in what you need to do with the stages, but the boss is like still pretty easy once you get the pattern down. So anyways, this is the beginning of the 3rd level, so we'll take a little bit of break and then we will do this one. So I'll see you guys in a few.